All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. We got TJ from Zoomies Barbecue. What's going on, TJ?
How's it going, guys?
And Gregory James, Brisky Daddy Barbecue. Looks like you just woke up from a nap, Greg.
I'm trying to get down for a nap, Sean.
Me too,
Welcome.
buddy. Me too.
I'm trying to get down for a nap, my man, my guy. Crazy.
Me too. How was your weekend, gentlemen?
Good.
I've been working my regular job. I work on this weekend.
Yeah. Same here. I was in Long Beach all week long working production, as you guys seen on the Thursday call. So got home Friday night and woke up Saturday morning, took a shower, and Pops got back in bed. And Pops called and said, "Hey, you said you needed some wood, right?" And I said, "Yeah." And I guess he was around the corner and found a what do you call those estate sale?
Uh-huh.
A guy was selling 1.5 quart of woods for $125.
Wow.
Seasoned, good to go. So
Nice.
yeah, super nice, right? So yeah, and then an extra $50 for the stands that you put it in, the metal racks or whatever, a couple of metal racks, and a little wheel carrier to carry the wood back and forth. So yeah, I got a quart and a half of wood sitting out front in the yard, and I got to figure out what I'm gonna do with it. It's splitting everything, man. It burns really well.
Very nice. Very nice. What's up, Chanette Barbecue? Good evening.
Good evening, Chanel. What's going on, man? What about you, Sean? Oh yeah, thanks, Chanel. Thank you, sir.
What's going on, Alex? It's good, man. We had Friday was a little slow as usual. Saturday, Sunday were both sellout days.
Oh yeah.
It was great. Sold out by 4 o'clock both days.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Busy weekend. Got a little catering order for next weekend.
Oh, what's the details?
Oh, it's nothing crazy. It went from 60 brisket sandwiches to chopped beef for 60, just in trays because of price. But
Oh, okay. Just chopped brisket, huh?
yeah,
That they'll make their own.
yeah, basically they'll get the buns, pickles and onions, barbecue sauce, all that stuff. Um, she's like, all right, she didn't want to pay what I was charging for the full completed sandwiches and everything. So she was like, can I just get the chopped beef in aluminum trays? No problem. Here's your price. So that's paid. That was paid. That's a good $500 right there. So that's paid and done. And
So, for 60 people on chopped brisket, what is that? Two and a half briskets?
two briskets. Well, two briskets.
Briskets. What do you do when it's like, okay, yeah, we got 65 people, and it's not a full three briskets, but it's more than two. Do you like
All
sell them
right.
in half?
I
Yeah.
mean, for five extra people, I'm not cooking a whole nother brisket. If I was
I
like,
know. I
but
just
but
like
but for me, like I'm already gonna be opening, right? So I'm gonna have extra brisket. So it's not really an issue, if that makes sense.
yeah, no, it
Like
makes sense. It just
because I'm already cooking brisket.
for the guys listening or the viewers, if you have an order and let's say we know that one brisket is gonna comfortably handle 20 to 25 people,
I would say
chop
30. 30.
30.
I get 30 sandwiches, roughly.
So, but if they're saying, okay, we just want chopped brisket for 40 people, then
Yeah.
like what do you do?
I'm charging them for two briskets. I mean, you can't cook half a brisket.
Right.
you can't cook half a brisket, so you got to charge them for what two briskets would be, man.
Okay. Okay.
If assuming like you're just cooking, like you're the everyday person, and somebody placed an order, and you're just literally you're only firing up the smoker for them. I mean, there's not much else you can do if you actually want to make money on it, right? For me, I don't have to necessarily do it that way, like I said, because I'm going to be cooking brisket anyway. So, you know,
So I'm gonna need it to break it down for the people that are not. So how many people did you say it was? 60?
60.
Mhm.
So since you're just doing the chop brisket, what's the weight you're giving them? Because
Per person?
we know that not every brisket's the same.
Yeah.
No, like total. If you have 60,
Oh,
like if you're giving them like 2 pans, half pans, or a full pan, what is it breaking down to in weight? Because my yielded briskets might not be the same as your yielded brisket.
That's a great thought. That's a great thought.
So I always break it down into finished weight. What are you figuring per person
Mhm.
per pre-made sandwich meat? Because we
Oh.
know that she's going to make their own sandwiches at this point.
Right.
But
Right. I would say about 5 ounces, roughly 5 ounces.
per person,
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
And
and
And-
they're
asking ChatGPT just to break down the math here. It said how much chopped brisket for 60 people to make sandwiches. Serving size per person, 4 to 6 ounces per sandwich. 60 people at 5 ounces would be 300 ounces. 300 ounces divided by 16 ounces, which is a pound, is 18.75 pounds cooked brisket. So you'll need about 19 pounds of cooked chopped brisket. Brisket loses 30-50% of its weight due to cooking, due to fat and moisture loss. To be safe, if you assume a 40% yield from a raw brisket,
3 briskets.
well, this is wrong. This is wrong. I don't know why it gave me a dumb answer here.
Well, I think 19 pounds of finished product is the answer anyway,
Yeah.
Correct.
because we all know that breaks it down a little bit easier, so that it still rolls into even your dirty math that you'll have before a little over 2 briskets.
Because the briskets I'm getting in right now are about 16 to 18 pounds when they come in. You say, we'll say 16 pounds. So if we're yielding
8,
50%,
9.
you're at 8
Seven.
pounds. You're at
I yield about 40% of the original brisket after cooking.
Now, one thing I'll say too, though, is truck with Alex and everyone looks burnt out. Yeah, man. Yeah, we're tired, man. It's been a long weekend, brother. It's been a long weekend. One thing I will say too is since I know what this is for, the 2 briskets that I cook for this woman, I'm not going to trim as heavily as I would to serve. Because
Especially with it being chopped.
yeah, exactly. I know I'm just going to pull it off the smoker and I'm going to chop it. And whatever excess fat is there, I can get rid of in the chopping process. So that's the other thing too, is how I know I can yield that for that order is those 2. I'm not even going to trim that much. I mean, I'll trim off all the excess fat, like the big time fat. But as far as like trimming to making it like the perfectly aerodynamic, beautiful looking brisket so that my slices on the cutting board look marvelous every time, there's not really a need to do that in this case. So I'm gonna trim off all that fat on top, majority of that fat on top, make sure you don't have that thick of fat. But as far as the corners and the edges and things like that, I'm not going to get too crazy on it. Might touch it a little bit, but I'm not going to get too crazy on trimming as much as I would for my normal service briskets. Because for service that you're going to slice, you want it to be aerodynamic. You want it to be that little cylinder, or not cylinder, but an oval kind of shape. Like you want it to look really good. You want to be able to pretty much use everything that you're putting on the cutting board at that point, and the rest, is going to the sausage. But for this application, we're not going to do it.
Yeah, I never thought of that, Sean. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, because I thought that the aerodynamic and the trimming of the brisket to be, perfect, for an example, was just the requirement on every cook. now knowing that you can cheat, Quinn, he leaves the mohawk on a lot of the time, so he can use that for samples. At his pop-ups or whatever. So you're saying basically I can cheat if I know that, I'm going to be going out and doing my brisket Philly cheesesteak sandwiches or my my brisket fries. I don't have to necessarily round those corner for aerodynamics and, go crazy hard on the trim. I can cheat a little bit.
You want to make sure that you're still cutting off thin pieces that'll burn. Otherwise, you'll be picking that out. So, but you don't have to be as aggressive.
Yeah.
You're not going to be visually seeing it. It's going to be chopped up.
Right. I wouldn't go too crazy with the whole cheating part of it. It's not like I'm pulling out the package, seasoning it, and throwing it on the smoker. I'm not going that crazy now. But
yeah.
It's just it doesn't need to be as pristine as it would be if I was using it to slice into, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Like if I have a whole brisket that I'm chopping up, the fat separates from the meat, and I could throw whatever excess fat that didn't get rendered or isn't going to go into the chopped. I could throw that out right there on the cutting board. It's not going to make a huge deal. But like TJ said, right, that doesn't mean go crazy and you got little pieces and stuff everywhere, because it will burn up and you have issues.
Yeah.
You still want a good, consistent cook, right? Because if you go too lazy on it, then you're just going to get an inefficient cook. And even though you're chopping it up, you're not going to have the fat render you want. You're not going to, it's not going to cook as efficiently. It's going to take you longer because you got more BS on that brisket. You got more fat on there than you should, so on and so forth. So don't go too crazy.
But what I hear you is that like when we go all in on our trim, we're doing that for presentation on the cutting board when we're serving slices primarily.
Yes.
As well as efficiency in the actual cook.
Okay.
And not only just like the slices, but
chili oven.
What you'll notice is if you don't get a really good trim on that, the better the trim on your brisket, the better the final product looks like when you hit the plate. And like there's sometimes where I cut into one of the points, specifically even this weekend, where I was like, damn, man, how did this fat not get fully rendered? Right? And that's because it was what may not have been the most efficient cook. Right? It's like, okay, I got this brisket to 203, but in the point, there's still some white fat that should not be there. That fat wasn't fully rendered.
Might have been too thick. Yeah, you might not have cut enough off. You still you can't leave that big chunks of fat on there, Craig.
Yeah.
Because they won't render down inside. You'll be cutting that out and discarding it at that point.
The worst part is when you cut into that point and you've got that white fat actually inside the point, not on top, inside of it. And the only thing I can do if it's too bad is cut the brisket off the sides, cut that fat, throw it out in the trash and chop it.
And then when you're chopping, hey, Florida Cracker, we see you. Good evening. Good evening, sir. We see you. Thank you for joining us tonight.
What's up, Mark? Hope you're doing well, brother.
Mm-hmm.
He says thin pieces or tall lumps and bumps still need to come off. That's right. What's up, Steven? How you doing, brother?
So, Sean, when you're chopping the brisket, are we still using the same cutting method to where we're rotating the point 90 degrees and then continue on with that chop, or do you just kind of just go all the way through?
Like if I'm just going to chop that whole brisket up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you still want to cut with the grain against the grain.
You still turn it.
Greg, if for something like that, you could actually separate the muscles, separate the two, run a knife between the two muscles to separate to where you're going to get the grain, so you get a good cut on there. The last brisket I did, I actually separated the muscles anyway, and actually got a better cut all around. You don't have the two that are together. I just enjoyed all of it, in particular because it was all perfectly.
I always separate it.
Always.
No, that's not what I'm. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about when you're cutting it as a whole. I separate a little bit horizontally to where it's like it's kind of to where they're both completely apart.
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Not just going straight down it at the
Uh-huh.
3/4 mark. Like it's like an angled horizontal cut
Mhm.
where
In
you're
between
separating that whole fat
the
cap. I
fat,
mean the
yeah,
whole
there's a
fat between it.
fat right in that middle piece there. Yeah.
So if you separate the two muscles, you can actually turn and cut against the grain that you need to on both muscles because they're not perfectly they're kind of off a little
Mhm.
bit. So when you cut, you're still going to have a slight angle on some of it. Uh,
Mark says, I got a question. Have you ever made food you thought that was mediocre, but everybody says great tasting or amazing? Yeah, absolutely.
yes, yes.
Absolutely. All the time, man. All the time.
Just last week.
I had to
All
I
the
had to
time.
tell them, please be honest. Don't just tell me what I want to hear. I don't want to hear that. Like I need like because I definitely would feel the cook wasn't good, and they're like, oh no, it's great.
The thing is, when you're cooking so often, you're going to notice every little thing that isn't quite right because you had it last, like if you cook every week like I do, like I had my turkey last weekend and it was amazing, right? And then I have my turkey this weekend and it's slightly drier. I'm going to notice that, right? But the customer may not notice it at all because they didn't have the turkey last weekend. They think this is amazing. I'm like, no, no, no. You should have had the turkey last weekend. It was amazing, right? Just as an example, right? Like if you're tasting your food consistently, you're going to know where it should be. And sometimes those customers are not, unless they are, one of your loyal customers that keeps coming back or coming back weekly, and they're going to be able to tell the difference. Um, Unless you're Brandon, I give Brandon anything. He thinks it's great. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But I try to. I'm pretty consistent on almost everything. Every once in a while, something does slip, right? But I'm fairly consistent on most things. I'll tell you
The
what,
good-
though, DJ, my jalapeno sausage this week. Oh, amazing, amazing. I didn't do anything different, but they just turned out great this week. I don't know what it was.
Maybe
Uh,
you were just hungry.
I
Maybe
might
some
have
cheese
been.
fell into it.
You know what? No, it wasn't that. You know what? I think the jalapenos, man. The jalapenos were just. I mean, they're always fresh. We use fresh jalapenos, but like these specific jalapenos that I got this time were freaking. They were fire. Man. The flavor just came through so perfectly. It was great.
So do you do it by the pod? You just say like certain size pod.
Yeah,
So the problem with that is that they're not all the same.
I know.
And sometimes like I've offset, oh, these are really small, so let me just do two of these of kind of equal, and
Yep.
I had it come out spicier. Um, and that could have been you might have had a little bit more in there this time to where it was a little more prominent, but wasn't hot.
Yep.
Um, that's one thing I'm finding when it's just like, oh, grab it by that pod. Like they're not exactly the same. So it's like break
Nah.
down and like weigh that stuff out at times.
Yeah. No. For
But
sure.
I mean that could be what it was.
It's possible. It's
Because
possible.
you really think the pepper was just a better
But
flavor pepper?
well, let me tell you something. Every week, I think the jalapeno sausage is just out of this world. So maybe this week wasn't an anomaly.
And I was just spitballing that it might have been that. It might have gotten a little bit extra to where so
Mark says, I made 15 pounds of summer sausage. It came out really good, but then I also made 10 pounds of snack sticks. And, and in my opinion, they're trash, but my coworkers are clamoring for it. They want
to purchase it.
to purchase it. Okay. Hey, sell it. Sell it, man. Chinook Barbecue, I want to give out shout out to Brandon that is close to your shop for the save on my sausage batch this week, catching my air. Oh yes. Yeah, man. For sure. Brandon saved him, man.
What happened? I might have missed it.
He put way too much curing salt in his sausage,
Oh,
and Brandon had to save him. But you got it worked out. That's all that matters, man. Got it worked out. I'm just happy to see more and more people in the community making their own sausage. I think that's really cool. And soon, more people will be able to too with the course you're putting out.
yeah, I'm in the editing phase. I have the first third of it done. So Sean and Greg have gotten to preview it. Greg, Sean, you're gonna have to add the class format on there
I will.
anyway for it.
Yep.
That's one thing. While I was at work today, I was editing. Thought I had a catastrophe, but it was avoided. So
Well, I wanted to throw something up here real quick. Um, so in the school this week, I posted something. I thought it was very interesting. I know that TJ, I know you commented on it. I don't remember if Greg did.
I wasn't on that much this week.
You were busy, man.
he was traveling.
I was traveling.
I'm gonna tell you, Greg, if I was traveling as much as you, I used to come home and sleep.
Yeah. Well, when I tell you what I did, it's crazy. I'm gonna wait for Sean to go first.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, I had a client call last minute on Friday and said, "Hey, I need a catering order for Sunday. I need 19 slabs of ribs that I bought cooked, and I need you to come pick them up." I get to the place to pick them up. I walk into the kitchen and it reeks. I'm like, "What's that smell?" She goes, "Oh, a few of the slabs went bad, so I threw them away." And I go over to smell the rest of them, and I'm like, "No, I'm not cooking this. It's bad. The meat's bad. You can see that it's bad, and it smells bad." And she goes, "Oh my God, like we have people to feed tomorrow." Like, okay, great. So like we can
Not
throw
with
all
this.
this away, and then I can go buy new ribs, and I'll give you the invoice for the whole thing. And she's like, "Okay, make it happen." So I got home Friday. Saturday, I picked up the wood, hung out with the wife on Saturday. Saturday night, I trimmed. I trimmed up the ribs, seasoned them. And then I woke up this morning at 3 a.m. and did the cook so they could be ready by the time I left at 9 for work.
3 a.m. this morning?
3 a.m. my time. I was up,
Damn.
started a fire at 3:30. I think my ribs, all 19 slabs, got on by 4:30 a.m.
I hope you charged her what you should have.
I charged her right.
Hey, but what have we been doing? I feel like this comes up every couple.
It does. It really does.
Every couple.
Why did you agree to cook someone else's food?
I know why. Because it was family. But that don't mean nothing because she was going to take that product and she was going to go sell it or she was going to go provide it for people that are not family, just random people in the public. She's still serving the public. It don't matter if it's family giving you the food or not. I had to tell a customer today. A customer today was like, "Hey, can I bring a turkey for you to smoke? Because we're advertising right now that we're smoking turkey breast for Thanksgiving, and we got the sides and everything, and the pies and everything that we're doing. We're having people do pre-orders, right?" And this guy was still, even though he saw I was selling smoked turkey breast for Thanksgiving, he was like, "Oh, can I bring a turkey?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not smoking turkey, bro. Like, I'm not doing it." They're gonna be thought that turkey's been sitting in the sink with dirty ass water dripping on it for
Danger
2
zone ass
days.
turkey.
For 2 days thawing in their home kitchen. Ain't happening. "Oh yeah, I'll make sure it's thawed when it gets to you." Yeah, I bet you will. Been sitting in that dirty ass sink for 3 days thawing. Nah,
It's been thawed.
I'm good.
Hello, Eli.
What's up? What's up, everybody?
What's up, man?
How you guys
I
doing?
see he added that. I see he added that craft in there. He's trying to upscale us.
Yeah, he's trying to make sure people know this craft barbecue, man.
No, not y'all. Not y'all. Not y'all.
He's trying to make sure I needs my money. This is craft barbecue.
That way they know, before they,
yeah,
before they ask for something.
hold on, I got you. There we go. There we go.
I like. Man, you're the only one that doesn't look worn out.
Hey,
I like your new name, TJ.
I'm not a band. I don't jump on the bandwagon. I'm a
OG.
Crispy Daddy Craft Barbecue. Let's go.
Oh,
So that was the wedding, right? Eli, that you sent me?
yeah. So I sent it over to you, but we catered a wedding yesterday it was 165 head count. And it was bringing the food trailer. It's the first time we took the food trailer out, so it was a big one
Is
for
it
us. We had like
completed?
it's completed. It was yesterday. I'm cleaning the pit right now
Nice.
from yesterday, but um, went back and forth with a client when they reached out to us because originally they were like trying to get brisket and sausage. Gave them that price, and we on you know what I mean, brisket's up. So they went back and forth, and we came to a median which was chicken quarters and sausage. So chicken quarters, sausage, potato salad, and green beans. So really, like on our part, the bulk of the work is just done beforehand. Before we set up on site. So um, did all that. Serving time was from 4:30. I think we served all the guests within an hour. We just had a line going, and I sent Sean. I sent you the photo, but like we had two serving tables side by side. So we come up to the trailer. We had two plates going out, and they both got their fixings like on the serving tables, pickles, onions, everything. Everything was homemade. That's why I put the craft in the name. But no flex. But it came out really good, man. No troll. Like everybody was happy. We got a lot of pictures and stuff, so we should have some like footage. The main thing I wanted was like Instagram and TikTok like content, because it's huge. Like somebody's gonna look to hire you. They can't always just go out and taste your food. You got to have that content. I'm sure Brisket Daddy knows exactly what that can do for your business. So that's really what I'm trying to do.
You don't know that.
You don't know that, Greg?
He's still learning. I
If it
don't know.
ain't on the gram,
I
it
don't know.
didn't happen.
Eli, I don't know if you know this, man, but I went viral on TikTok, and I don't even have a TikTok account.
From the
I done
boys,
had-
right? The boys.
Yeah, I didn't have like probably about 10 tables come in the last 2 weeks from their TikTok.
Imagine if you
They're
had
like, "Oh,
TikTok, bro.
we got TikTok," and I'm like, "That's cool."
Yeah,
I don't
imagine if
have-
you had TikTok.
Well, I mean, if you're already selling out, because I kind of tuned in, like you said, you sold out Sunday and yesterday.
Saturday, Sunday. Yep.
Well, I think it can only help.
I agree. I gotta get someone to run my TikTok. Someone who knows.
You're the youngest one here.
So this was after everything, but we have footage coming from before. This is kind of like the setup that we had.
Oh, we got like the little fly swatter situation. Oh, I ordered those tags.
I like that banner.
So you changed it to Crafts Barbecue, huh?
I changed it to and the real reason for it is
Okay.
like people were saying like before it was Hope Smokes Barbecue, and
Right.
it was like a little, is it Hope Smoke or is it Hope Smokes, or there was a little confusion. There's just a little more clear
Got
cut. That could have been Zumi's sausage, but instead,
Did you make your own or?
no, hell no.
Okay.
Not that many. Yeah, that's a lot of work.
Hell no. I'm not good enough at it,
Eh.
and that just would have been a lot of time. So
No, I got you. I mean, it is. It really is. I mean, uh, I did kind of like at my capacity at the moment with what I have on my cabinet smoker with 40 pounds. And that was an ordeal to cook all 40 at one time when I was doing the hot part of the cook. When I get to 250, I think it'll be a little easier
mm,
or more. But I mean, it's still a lot of work. I mean, 40 pounds was still 4 or 5 hours worth of work, prep
Eli,
wise between everything.
where'd you send me that picture of the setup, Eli?
I think I texted it to you.
No, you sent me those 2 videos.
Okay,
That's all I got.
bear with
I
me.
know
Eli,
it's-
I'm feeling neglected.
I tried to sit. Can I be honest with you? I don't want to like expose anything. Okay, but
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna do
Uh-oh.
it. I sent them to you, but it said it was an Android or something. It was something was green or something like that. Some
Oh.
popped up like green. I'm like, oh,
Oh, well, you tried sending me a video on your freaking iPhone. Yeah, I reject that shit.
Yeah.
yeah,
When you
instantly.
send the message, Eli, and you get that line green, you gotta run, bro.
I tried, brother. And then Greg,
I
Greg
am
don't mess.
not embarrassed about my Android
Greg don't mess with me,
at
so I don't
all.
have his number.
You should be.
Mark says, Sean, I've really been wanting to get back out to you. We just went 6 days a week, so I've been in bed all day today resting. I hear you, man. I hear you. Alex, we sold out about 4 o'clock today. Yes, sir. About 4 o'clock today. I saw in the school, I want to show a couple things from the school, guys. Y'all are not in the school. You got to get in the school because we're getting stuff like this. I just wanted to give a shout out to Eric Powell. Had a successful event. He said the catering yesterday was a success. I think it led to more events. People love the food. $16.50 is what I charge for 50 people. Comes out to about $33 a person. Food expense costs added up to $600. Very simple menu: 3 briskets, 12 racks of ribs, 1 full pound of each side, mac and cheese, potato salad, baked beans, and rolls. We also did 2 hours of service. I kind of like doing the service style because you can talk to the people and network instead of just dropping off the food and leaving. I want to show his setup too because very professional setup here. Soul Q Smokehouse. But you see he's got his banner right there on the right, Greg. Got his tables with some nice floral decorations. Got the full pans. I see a Vivor warmer there in the back. Some more warmers back there. People coming through the line. Yeah, man. A little macaroni, some rolls, potato salad,
That's nice.
baked beans, some
Those
ribbies.
ribs look nice.
Ribs look good. Ribs look good. Yeah, man. So just wanted to give that shout out to Eric, man. It looked like a real good, successful event. That's what I was thinking of when you said, "Oh, I sent you a picture." I was like, "Did I see the picture?" Because this is what I was thinking of. I see you sent it to me though, so I will get those sent over here shortly. What'd you think about that setup, Greg?
Yeah, it looks really nice. I like that banner. Always got to advertise. Got the QR code set up at the end there. Yeah, black tablecloths that came around the table, all the way down to the legs. Some floral going around. I like how Hope's had his too. Like, did you paid a little bit of money for those wooden cutting boards and wooden bowls? Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we did. But we've been building as we've been kind of like going along.
Mhm.
That's like the benefit of like kind of like looking at content and seeing what you like and looking for deals, stuff like that. So
Mhm.
we've been building as we going along.
Do you find that weddings have a better price per head for catering?
It's the price per head is more in my opinion. I mean, wedding they're looking to spend, X amount. It's just that experience. You really got to sell them on that experience, because there's a lot of competition with weddings, and you got to ask the right questions too. Like, is busing included? Are we in charge of that? Do we have to stay the whole time? Like, are we doing picking up tables and stuff? There's a lot of like things that venues ask you to do that before you like, because you can charge them like 25 a person, and they're like, yeah, that sounds good, lock in, and then down the road you didn't prep for all this additional labor, time, energy. So you just got to know what questions to ask. um but weddings can be super lucrative, and it's nice because it's a fixed cost. Like,
Mhm.
I know how many people I'm serving. I separated X amount of plates, and when we ran out of those plates, serving window was done. You know what I mean? Like, really straightforward.
What is that there, Sean?
These are pictures that Eli sent me.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, so they had a photographer on site, and then she asked, "Hey, can I take some pictures of it?" I said, "Hell yes, we can take some pictures."
Send them to me.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So actually, as Sean was asking, she had just sent the pictures over.
So, how is the trailer coming along?
Ready, man. I mean, it's when it comes to private events, we're good. When it comes to selling to the public, we're not there yet. Um, just because we had to
Get that.
do our inspection and everything. Everything's set up. Like, we got the 3 compartment, but it's all serving, um, like a serving trailer. It's like there's no grill in it, right?
Okay.
So there's gonna be a warmer that we're gonna invest in, but other than that, so we're gonna be cooking off site, which is an additional permit that we have to kind of align with. So I'm really focused on like the catering private type stuff at the moment, just because 2 kids, you know what I mean? Like, I really depend on like a fixed day rather than, and not to say I don't want to go out and do like a pop up and stuff like that, but I'm really focused towards the catering side of it.
Right.
Understandable. Understandable. Man, so talk to me about the price of food, y'all.
Dude, I was just in Restaurant Depot the other day and saw that brisket dropped a little bit. So, I mean, it was 528 for under 40 pounds, which was at least 30 cents lower than last time I saw it a few weeks earlier.
So
That's
I posted something in the school. What was it? Saturday, I think. And
yeah.
I said, no, it's Friday. I said, last night after a long barbecue shift at the restaurant, I was tasked with picking up dinner for my wife and I. We usually don't cook dinner on Friday nights, and I was craving pizza, my go-to cheat meal, a nice New York style pizza with a few glasses of wine. I picked up a 16-inch pizza, fettuccine alfredo pasta, and 2 slices of cheesecake. It was Cisco cheesecake, by the way. The total came to $66 before tip. I paid and went home, but on my drive home, I was thinking that I just paid $66 for essentially what amounts to bread, tomato sauce, cheese, and a few pepperoni for my wife and I. I then thought my meal for 2 people, the Texas two step, comes with half a pound of brisket, half a pound of ribs, 2 sausage links, 2 pints of house made sides, and one homemade dessert, all for $58 before tax and tip. That is a lot of protein. Meat's expensive. House made sides and desserts equate to more labor due to prep time and extra ingredients. Something is very wrong with the price of food in 2025. It got me thinking, man, if I'm paying $66 for pizza for two, shouldn't I be charging closer to $85 to $100 for 2 people for barbecue? What are y'all's thoughts?
I put my thoughts in there already.
Mhm. I just thought it was crazy. I just thought it was crazy. I was like, okay, pizza, bread, sauce, cheese, little bit of meat, little bit, pasta, sauce, some Cisco cheesecake. I was like, $66. I was like, I was okay with paying that, but it got me thinking, like, okay, I'm giving out what amounts to 1.5, 1 3/4 pounds of meat, brisket of which took 12 hours to cook. Then you got the ribs and the sausage, the house-made side, the house-made desserts. And we're at $55, so we're even less than that.
Mm.
And that's before tax and tip. And I'm like, yo, what are we doing here? I'm like, dude, like that's kind of crazy, TJ. I want to hear you try to justify it because that's kind of you gotta admit
No.
it's kind of crazy.
So my restaurant experience comes from the pizza industry. I did Papa John's, Domino's, and then gourmet places
Don't try
where
to
you
BS me.
made.
I did pizza too. I made dough from scratch. Don't try to BS
Okay,
me.
so I'm not going to BS you, and I'm not going to justify it. I'm going to tell you, and you're going to know too. You made dough from scratch. Making sausage is more involved than making pizza and pasta.
Mhm,
There's more effort involved in sausage alone
mhm.
than it is for flour, water with some sauce and cheese on it, and the pasta, which is just cooking some noodles, and you made a sauce that you're mixing it in, and they're
Or the
paying the
sauce
price of
came
that. Like,
or the sauce came from Cisco. One of the two.
yeah, which is probably already pre-made. Yes, like the Alfredo sauce.
Yep.
I actually made Alfredo sauce from scratch. It was pretty good back in the day. I don't have that recipe, but yeah, the price is insane for pizza. It is crawled up in price. Like all the prices just out of the box. The problem is that yeah, we're not necessarily charging enough for our craft. However, the economy can't the people can't afford to really go that high with it. We raise it, we're going to price ourselves out.
Yeah.
Because the guy down the street is still selling a pound of
Mhm.
brisket for $19. Like, and I tell him, like, dude, you're killing yourself. Like, you're giving away your work. I mean, and then when I ordered a pound, the kid that was cutting gave me 2 pounds. Well, he would have had I not said as soon as he handed me the plate, I'm like, that's not right because that's all I ordered was a pound of brisket.
Yeah.
Like that's way too much. So when he went and weighed it, it was over 2 pounds.
Over 2
Like,
pounds.
It was over 2 pounds. It was like right over 2 pounds, but it was still over 2 pounds that they were giving me. And it wasn't, oh, they're hooking up the guy that's helping their boss. It was that's literally what he was giving out. And like you would have lost money on that order because you're barely making money at 19
Mhm.
for a pound of brisket.
So, Greg, what do you think about that, man? Bread, cheese, couple pepperonis for more than some premium cuts of meat. Like, if you think about it, if it's the end of the world, right? Pizza would be great if it was the end of the world. Don't get me wrong, but if you were malnourished, if you wanted like real food, bro, like it's like okay, you want all this meat, or do you want some bread with some sauce on it? It's like, I mean, that meat should be. I'm just thinking about this, and I'm like,
You're right. No, I'm on the same page as you're thinking. Right? Yeah,
why am I not charging $50 a person, bro?
I know.
Why
Because
is this plate not $100 right now?
yeah, because we don't want them to order it and then be like, "I'm not paying that," and then walk away.
But the only reason that is because what TJ said is because there's other players in the game not charging what they're worth.
That
Like,
and you can go
Franklin
down the
right now
street.
is
And,
I was just
go
gonna
ahead.
say Franklin right now is at $39 a pound for brisket. Oh boy, Les up in Utah. We talked about this on the coaching call. He's at he's an anomaly because he's by himself up there, but he's charging $45 a pound for his brisket.
Shit.
Wow.
Go ahead, Greg. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, just because you can go down the way and get a $13 sandwich, and they just look at the bottom line, right? They're just going to look at the bottom line and say, okay, well, that's $58. Well, I'm not going to pay that. I want, I want to eat, but I just want a $13 sandwich.
That they used to get for 8.
Yeah, right. And fast food's even worse.
Yeah, fast food has gotten 15 to 20.
Right? Yeah, it's crazy, Sean. I mean, yeah, I can't charge a penny more because I'm not, I'm not restaurant. And but I know I'm going to charge as much as possible because I know I'm working just as hard, if not harder, than any restaurant that's serving up food. It's just I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, man. People just looking at the bottom line, and we just can't charge anymore because people are just going to walk away on us. They're just not going to. That's why I'm not going to do dino rib. After I sell these last few dino ribs, I'm not going to do dino ribs again. I'm not going to do oxtails again.
Mhm.
You know, just the simple stuff that I know that is profitable.
So Eli, if I'm paying $66 for pizza, shouldn't I be charging 100 for brisket?
Bro, when you were describing what comes on the Tuesday, first off, I didn't know you were talking about you picking up pizza. I thought you were reading like somebody else did it. So this happened to you,
Yep.
which is crazy, bro. It's a lot for pizza. But when you were describing the two step, I was like, oh, he's gonna say 75, 80, easy, like the price at the end. But then you said like, what'd you say, 50, 50,
58.
55? Damn.
58.
Yeah, bro, you gotta be charging more. I mean, because you're making it all, like from scratch. You know what I'm saying? But I think the problem with like the market too is like because the market fluctuates, right? And it's been going up and up and up, and then people might see, hey, well, people are buying it. I mean, it's costing me more and I'm charging more, but people are buying it. And if it comes back down, the price might stay the same. You know what I mean?
Price will
So
always stay the same.
Oh yeah, I'm not bringing it back down. Even if the price of brisket comes down, I mean, it has to stay where it is.
yeah,
You
I think
devalue
that,
it otherwise.
yeah, I think that's what we see too. And like sometimes, like there was this one guy that does barbecue, and he had a trailer down the street, and before like we would like be like, okay, we're doing like a cook this weekend for the Super Bowl, whatever. And we would have our package of brisket, sausage links, you know, two sides, whatever. And we would have it on one price, and this guy would have it like always like $30, $40 less. So the problem with it, I mean, and he had to close up shop, bro, like recently. So because I was like, I mean, we know how much it costs, and you can't charge those prices and stay around for long. You're gonna have to work double, just to make it back. So
Right.
You're making it in bulk at that point, and it's a lot of work. It gets exhausting.
yeah, and people would be like, "Why get two sides with them and then like and four sides with this guy, but the four sides are smaller, but the two sides are bigger, right? So it's the same amount, but they see, well, I get two over here and I get four over here. It's just like a value trick that you play, like how much
Mhm.
value am I getting, right? So before,
Yeah, when
like
you're
when I would
getting
do, yeah, like what you're getting
it,
out of it. Like
when you
before, I
get
would
like
do
a
pop ups and
4 ounce,
stuff,
like a little 4 ounce little side
right?
thing times four, it's ridiculous.
But on paper,
So,
it says four craft
Mhm.
sides or whatever. So
so let's play a little math game here, Eli. So I agree with you. When you were like, oh, when you were describing it, I was thinking 75 to 80.
mhm,
This week, I told my wife, I was like, that two step should be a $75 plate,
mhm.
right? But if I break it down, I'm gonna pull up my menu right now. If I break that down, everything that comes in it,
Yeah,
and
you
I
got to
add it up
adjust.
all a la carte, it doesn't reach that high.
Yes.
So that's where the problem is,
Yeah. How much
right?
you charge per pound? Let me see. Can't see it.
Can you see it?
Okay, brisket 36. You said half for the two step. Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they have to match it. Because that's what they're gonna do. Like
They're
they're gonna be
gonna
like, "Well,
they're gonna tear it apart. They're gonna
I
say,
could just
"Oh,
break it down and break it down like that." It has to be the opposite. Where like if they break it down, it's a little bit more. But if they get the two step, it's a little bit like maybe like $1 or something like that. You know what I mean? Something that. Oh,
So
okay. I'll just get the two step.
right. So half a pound of brisket's 18, half a pound of
Mhm.
ribs is 14, two sausage links, that's 16, two pint sized sides. I'm sorry, it's two single sides. So that's 12, right? And then one dessert at $6. that comes out to $66. So they're
So
actually
raise
getting,
that sucker.
getting
Raise that sucker to
$8.
63. Add another 5 to it because you're giving a lot. You're basically giving your dessert and half a side away for free.
To do 65, Sean. Do like 63, 65.
63, 65. Okay. Okay. Um, but yeah, I mean that'll
That's if
help.
you keep them, right? That's if you keep the plates, because we talked about that also, right?
Yeah, I probably will. I think they're too popular to take off, but I
Mhm.
definitely have to change some pricing around. Um,
Because Sean and I talked about that this week. Like, yes, we're not the fast food. We're not In and Out, but people, what are your thoughts on this, Hopes? Like, people like seeing a package deal. Like, they like the value meal, right? They like seeing it all. Maybe it's just easier for me to order because it's already bundled together.
Hmm.
You're laughing,
Yeah,
TJ.
Idiot. It's the idiot proof menu. Like
Yeah.
but not
when I go to
not
Central City, go ahead. Sorry, man.
not no, not everybody's like barbecue snobs. You know what I mean? Like you got a lot of like just I just want barbecue, and it's like if somebody pulls up and they're like, "Well, I got this many people," it's up to us to know. Well, I would recommend this. You know what I mean? Or get this. So like make it easier, but the plates do that. Like feeds approximately this much to this much. Like 2 to 4 or whatever, and you have it right there. Um, rather than and then it could cut your time down too. Like, yeah, let me just get one of those rather than I think I need like a half pound of this, maybe, which is not bad. It's always good, in my opinion. It's always good to have a line because it shows like, hey, there's
Demand.
some movement over there. You know what I mean? But if I pull up and I'm the only person, I'm like, what the hell's going on? They open or what? So there's like give and take to both of them. I think there's pros and cons.
what
I
are our
generally go
thoughts?
for the
Go ahead.
I generally go for the idiot proof. Like I tend to be nitpicky, but when I get up there, you know, y'all know that old mentality. You don't need to look at the menu at McDonald's. You know what's on the damn menu. So when I go to a new barbecue place and I'm looking, I'm like, I'm not trying to do the math. Let me get a three meat plate with these sides and add that and add that. I'm trying to be idiot proof, and I know barbecue. Like so, that's my concept is having the plates like that. It's just like you getting a little bit of everything if you're wanting to try it.
Put it in
That
the
way, it's
chat,
just easy.
guys.
It's
Put it in the
easier to
chat.
order.
When you guys
Easier to
order
order.
barbecue, do you order by the pound or do you usually go for the combo plates? Put it in the chat. We want to know.
That's a great chat question, Sean.
You need the idiot-proof solution like TJ, or are you going in there knowing exactly what you want?
Are you making this question specifically for just barbecue, or are we saying you're going, okay?
Specifically for
We're talking
barbecue.
about barbecue.
Barbecue's ordered a little bit differently than that
A little
thing.
different, a little different.
Yeah, yeah. What's
Hello,
up?
Devin.
Hey, what's up? What's up, guys?
Your mic's a little low, brother.
Turn
What's
your
up?
volume
Can you
up.
hear me?
Turn your volume up, man. Speak
Just
with
go
the
to your
man
mic
with
on
the
the.
man voice.
It's a new phone, man. It's a new phone. Can you hear me now?
No.
We can hear you. It's just a little low.
1 second. Boom. Can you hear me now?
Just a second.
Oh,
You scotch
I hear you.
higher.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Oh,
we hear you. It's just a tad bit slighter, but not much.
It's a new phone. Sorry.
That's better, I think.
Now? Yay, nay?
We can hear
We
you.
can hear you. It's good.
Close
It's
enough.
just-
we'll
Close enough.
we'll survive.
We
It's
just
Let's
all
talk loud.
start talking.
I
That's
just have to talk a little louder. That's all.
Oh yeah.
No, put the mic back by your mouth.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Trucker with Alex says plate or sandwich plate. Chinook says combo platter, 3 meats, 2 sides, plus cornbread.
Hell yeah.
Man, when I roll up in a spot, I say, give me a pound of brisket, give me a pound of ribs, let me get a quarter pound of turkey, let me try all the different sausage links you got. Let me get them Brussels sprouts. Let me try that mac and cheese. You know what I'm saying? And then you got some pie. Give me some pie too. That's how me and Greg rolling up in the spot. Ain't that right, Greg?
Well, we're breaded though, so that's different. We got that California and Texas money.
Yeah. Y'all the ballers out the group, huh?
Shit, I'm the one that paid for the food when we went to the truth.
Let them know. Expose them, bro. Expose them, bro.
You did.
Expose them.
Yo,
TJ,
dude.
expose them.
Sure did. Sean
Oh,
took us
bro.
out
Like
to eat.
$150.
Sean took us out to
Nah.
eat, and TJ
Nah,
paid.
they cash out you, right? Don't know. Come on.
Nah, I was happy to do it though. I was having fun.
Well, he had to pay because he knew he was going to be an asshole to us the whole week. So he had,
Oh.
he had to butter us up first. He had to butter us up first. You know what I'm saying?
Sean, you were saying how you ordered. You didn't say you paid at the end. You said, I'm going to give a pound of this and put it on his card, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that guy, the ball guy, he got it.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a second.
I was actually gonna pay, but my wallet had got compromised.
Oh wow.
How convenient.
You know what I just realized, Eli, you're the only guy on the call with hair, man.
Yeah, I had to tread lightly on that one, bro. Honestly.
Hey, we got to get the floor to this big baller down here in the corner. We gotta have this man bless us with his week.
It was long. Paid off. I do got a little hair. That's why I keep the hats on.
You're holding on to it.
That's crazy work.
I gave up a long time ago.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared to give it up. But yeah, I had a long week.
Tell us.
Successful.
Who made the most money? Who made the most revenue this week?
Probably Greg.
No.
You got to be Greg.
What you made, Greg? Revenue, top line revenue. No bullshit numbers, real numbers.
No, I didn't make any money this week.
What you mean? I thought you made all those ribs.
Iris is watching.
Oh yeah, I did do the ribs. That was just chump change. That wasn't nothing. That was
Get the fuck out of here. You
Chump
said
change.
19 slabs, bro.
just a couple $100. It's family.
Oh, you gave her the charger for the meat. You freaking
Just a couple $100.
good
Nothing.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eli, what'd you do for the wedding?
Profit, we talking?
Nope.
Just
Top line
overall.
revenue.
Overall.
Gross.
Came out to 3,100 something.
Okay. I did 3,100 this weekend as well.
TJ?
Oh, I was gonna ask a quick question on that with your catering event for the wedding. Did they tip, or do you like? Out of curiosity,
I had to deactivate it on the app, but also I didn't even think about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't expect that. I was like, and I'm not, I know some people will go for it, but it's like, I mean,
So we did one another catering. It was a pop-up before the trailer was ready. It was like 2 or 3 weeks prior for the Canelo fight, whenever that was. I can't remember, but we pulled up in their backyard before we even got on site. They had already tipped us 100, like over. So I think it just depends, like on the, the venue. I don't expect it for anything, but it was nice.
Yeah, I was just curious, and I was sorry to cut you off, Devin.
Oh no, you good. I did close to 6. I did like 50, 57 and some change.
You're
Jesus.
paying for barbecue next time.
Yeah, man, I got you. Yeah, I might cook it. Yeah, because I had that event Friday.
Uh-huh.
They paid for that up front. So what I
Oh,
figured
they
out.
did, huh?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, you got to tell us about that. You got to tell us about that. That was the one with the church.
I heard about this.
Yeah. They
So
paid
you
me
said-
the 4,000.
Uh-huh.
And so what I did was I served plates and I made sure I cooked enough because I still had to do my brother event thing over there. That was just like a bonus.
Mhm.
And then like also when I was at the place, I realized okay the type of event it was. So I sold dessert, banana pudding.
Oh, yes.
But that was a cash item. So
Mm.
therefore, they were covered for the the barbecue, like the pulled pork and the two sides. But I also had the dessert. That was like brought in like an extra 800.
That's a smart move, man.
Yeah,
Nice.
it was very, very random, but
Hold
I
on,
was like,
hold on. You made $800 in banana pudding.
You got to see the banana pudding though, Sean.
oh yeah. You had to
Pull it
see
up,
it.
pull it up, pull it up, pull it up.
Charge for it.
Huh?
How much did you charge?
No, the banana puddings was only 12, but
Only.
it's small. Yeah,
So
that
you
was the
sold.
special.
$12 for banana pudding?
They're
you
no
s-
joke though. You got to see them.
So you sold 66 of them.
Yeah, actually,
Let me pull them
it
up.
wouldn't. I wouldn't say 66 because some of my family came and they got some too.
Well,
Like
I
my
just
little
took
brother.
We
800.
ain't worried about what's free.
Oh yeah.
I just took 800 divided by 12, and it came out to 66.
Well, yeah. Well, I remember that because they paid that with on my little card reader, and I know by
I
the
gotta
time I
see
got
this
done with
pudding.
that, it was like 800. Yeah, man, it's
Yeah,
good.
I
I'm
know,
telling
and
you.
he still ain't bringing it up.
I don't have a picture of it. Greg do. I sent some
I
to
need
Greg.
that, Gregory. I need
Why
that.
does Greg have a picture if you don't have a picture?
I mean, I sent it to him. I don't know how to post it on
You got a new phone.
here.
All right, so Greg did it. Greg woke up at 3 and cooked the ribs for free. Hopes made 3,100. I made 3,100. Snack Daddy made $6,000. So we did about what the hell?
I told you.
Who made this? You
He
didn't make
did.
this. I
He
know
got,
you
yo,
made this.
Sean, he has 4 different kind, not just one, 4.
Who made this? A local bakery?
No. Actually, she's like my partner in it.
What
So
the
I
fuck?
brought her.
What's your partner? What does that mean?
Greg,
I mean,
Greg.
she's my sweet lady.
Your sweet lady? What
Oh,
the hell going on?
What is going
Be
on
your
here?
sweet lady, bro. What are you talking about?
Define that,
Please,
Devin. Define that.
Sweet
Define
lady.
Yeah,
that.
define that, please.
His significant other.
Bro,
Oh.
no wonder why they were $12 each.
Yeah. One of them is a strawberry crunch, Biscoff cookie, blue velvet, and the original.
So,
Okay,
so
I
who
get
is
why
this?
they're 12.
Who is
mean,
this sweet lady?
Presentation's great.
Yeah, he's got the stickers on there. He's $5 for the sticker.
What's the sticker say? Sweet lady on it? What does it say?
No. No, we got the packaging and stuff from off Amazon. Like those little boxes was like those little containers probably was like $12, and they came with the stickers.
There
Those
you
look
go.
nice, bro. Those look nice. See, it needs to be Snack Daddy Craft Barbecue. Here's what it needs to be.
See, this was random. See, I don't usually do dessert, but I knew that the event was like they're gonna eat dinner and they're just chilling and they're gonna want something sweet at the end. So why not?
Okay. So are you gonna bring me one of those in Atlanta? After my
Yeah.
flight, or what?
Yeah, which one you want?
I
You
want
want
the
blue
Biscoff.
All
velvet?
of them.
Biscoff.
I'll bring you a Biscoff and I'll bring you a blue velvet Biscoff.
But
I'll bring you two. Actually, I can bring you all 4 to try.
yeah, just bring me all 4 because my wife will want one, and then, my peoples will want some, and I'm not sharing. So
Yeah.
Hey, have your $12 ready. Food ain't free, bruh.
48, bro. 48.
Greg, the ribs was free. Them old ribs.
Yeah, them old ribs
Yeah.
definitely were free. That was definitely a gift.
I mean, that event alone, I did all my prep. I started early. I was beat. I mean, that was a quick 2 hours. Like the event was only 2 hours, but
It's the
it was
prep.
just the prep. The prep is the killer.
And you had Eli, keep in mind he had dumb margins too because he did pulled pork. No beef on the menu.
Yeah, so it was cheap.
I love that. We're negotiating with somebody because they wanted like brisket sliders, but then they gave me their budget. So I'm trying to sell them on some pulled pork sliders right now with one side sweet or unsweet tea. That's
Yeah.
what I want.
Question, Eli, do you put pickled onions on it or you have it on the side?
It's on the side.
Okay.
Yeah. That way, you just cuts the labor out of it, and also like if they want it or not.
Talking about for the
I'm
pulled
doing
pork,
my
like pickles and
first
onion.
legit catering event this Friday.
How many
Really?
people?
50. Now, don't get
Nice.
your panties in a bunch because it's actually a committed donated thing to my neighbor's yacht club for name recognition that I did months ago that got postponed and now it's coming up. So it'll all be at my cost, but it's a really good opportunity to put the food out there with my name. But it's like
Take
50
pictures.
people. So oh yeah, I will. I originally committed to jambalaya, and I'm doing jambalaya for it, my jambalaya, and I'm gonna do a pork butt to do brisket. I mean, pulled pork sliders,
This
and
is
I'm
a
gonna bring out sausage
this is an
for
odd
them to
week.
try.
Greg's cooking ribs for free at 3 a.m. TJ is serving at a yacht club. Snack Daddy's got a sweet lady making desserts. What is going on with y'all this
What about
weekend?
me, bro? What about me? I was up at 2 a.m.
No, you're straight. No, you're straight. We're the odd ones
Oh,
on this thing.
I'll sit back.
Man,
It was a previous commitment for me, and I wasn't gonna bail on it. Plus, it gets me into that rhythm again to do stuff.
Yeah, that's the most important thing. It's just that rhythm.
You already had that rhythm. Hush.
No, I'm just saying, like a rhythm is good to have because like you miss a week or two, and it's like it's a drag getting back out.
Yeah, yeah. 'Cause I
look
know
at
I had
who
missed a few.
decided to show up. The Fat Man Barbecue. What's up, brother?
Been a while.
Been a minute. Go ahead, Devin. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. I was just piggybacking off what Greg was talking about. You know, when you take a few weekends off here and there, it's just hard to get back in the groove. Like now, I have another event Saturday, and another one the following Saturday, and another one. I'm for the next 3 weekends. I'm done. I'm not gonna complain. I'm gonna do it.
You're
I got like
booked.
a yeah,
Oh yeah,
booked and
hell
busy.
yeah.
You're
Book.
booked.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's, whew,
You find somebody to drive that truck yet?
I'm working on it. I got to. Uh, I just put a little ad out now, just trying to test the waters. But I'm gonna need to.
So, question: like you hit that. What do you think your profit margin was on this event on
On
Friday
everything for
between
the
the
whole
two?
weekend. Between
Yeah,
paying for my help and everything, and gas, food, expenses, I still will say around about 3,500. Still not bad for a day's work. I mean,
well, it wasn't one day, I'm
That's
sure, but still,
that's great.
yeah, yeah, about 3,500 bring home.
that's
And
that's phenomenal, dude. I mean,
Congratulations.
do you make that in a week with truck driving? I don't know. I'm just asking.
right now, no, freight is
Yeah.
cheap
So that
right now.
yeah.
So like basically, yeah, trucking you can do anywhere between 1,800 to 3,000, depends on the loads.
Yeah. Depends on the
Yeah,
hustle.
yeah. So right now,
I got you. I got a coworker that's doing it.
yeah, right now that was very good. And now I done converted my TikTok. So now I'm just gonna start documenting all this stuff because
Sean,
I already had a good TikTok going. So I'm just stripped it and I'm just gonna try to get involved with that. Let my kids run it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that
Like I
takes
said,
time too. It takes time.
yeah. I already have like 7,500 followers on it.
Yeah, it takes time. I already have 7,500 followers.
I feel like I'm
tight.
stuck. Yeah,
On-
and then like that was the even though the event was straight, like everybody just bombarded us, man. It was crazy because they had another food truck there. He's looking crazy. He's looking at my line, and then they had someone else serving like lemonade, and they were like, "Oh, we smell you in the back, you know, in the back, way in the back of the building." So the trick was Everything was done. I just kept feeding my burner so it can, blow that smoke.
Yeah,
Cause that's what they
I
want.
told Greg that. I mean, and I told the dude
smart.
down the road. He pre-cooked all his stuff and is like, "Why do you not have your pit going on day one of when you opened?" He's like, "What do you mean, dude? That smell is gonna and that visual is gonna like sell you right away.
It
Like you don't
was,
have to have anything cooking. You just need to have that fire going."
yep, exactly.
Sean
That's what
knows
I
that.
did. I was putting a log here and there because I wanted the smell to bring them.
Yeah. Devin and I were talking earlier in the week and just, going over his numbers and game plan to allow him to be successful. And we talked about pre-cooking as much as his food as possible. I think he was planning to go out and do his beans on site, right? And
Yep.
and then actually he was talking about doing the ground beef early and then marrying it with his beans on site. And I was like, well, do the whole thing, like cook all of it, put it in Ziploc bags and have it ready to because at that point, you can leave it in the ice. You can leave it in your ice chest cold. You don't have to worry about keeping it at temp.
Right.
And have a pot ready to bring it up, mac and cheese, keep it on that smoker. I mean, it's about it being. What I'm learning is about being efficient as possible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Greg,
It,
I
it,
cooked
it,
all
it
my,
all worked.
I prepped all of it in this thing and just heated it up on site. Like
Yep.
all the green beans and everything, just prepped it all in the hotel pan, heated it up on site.
So do
I
you
need to
do
get.
you do you travel? Sorry, Devin, go ahead.
No. I said I need to invest in some of those because I just use
Yeah.
like the aluminum pans now.
Yeah,
So
No.
these will hold
No.
these will hold
No.
your heat better.
And
Um,
they transport better too, because other ones get flimsy.
yeah, but let me ask you this. So, in regards to beans, I have never been successful transporting the beans in the pans like this or anything. I've always put them in Ziploc bags so nothing spills. What's the trick to not have the beans spill over?
So
Don't have
we
it
double
full.
we only filled it to the line, like if anything, you see the line. Um, and then also we double wrapped it with like triple wrapped it with like the saran wrap, and then
Oh,
foiled it, and then had the
oh,
lid.
I forgot about. Oh, let me see that again. I got it full screen. Let me see that line on in yours.
It just means that
Oh,
that
okay.
crest at the
Yeah,
top.
the crest. Okay.
Yeah, because it's like your lure. It's like gonna because it kind of bulb like warps out a little bit, so
Mm-hmm.
that kind of holds it, and then yeah, I just triple plastic wrap it and then foil it, and then I put a lid on it,
Now,
yeah,
do
I
you
need to get
saran
some of
wrap
those.
the entire unit or just the edge?
just the edge.
Okay.
I'll go a little bit over, but yeah, just the edge.
Yeah. Okay. That works too. That works
It
too.
all depends on your transport method too. Like
Mhm.
how violent will it be or anything like that. But Devin, I learned a while ago, invest in the metal pans because you will burn through aluminum pans and you're just throwing away money.
Yeah, because I have to. I'm buying pans every other week, and
Right.
that's
So the
another
only
expense.
downside to it is you have dishes. So it is a downside on that, but you're not throwing away money.
Right.
Oh, I see you, Hope.
Yeah,
This is what I
camera.
transport in this bad boy, bro.
Yeah.
You put the
Yeah.
beans in there and
I need to get a
transport them in
couple
there.
of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah, I seen those. I have the Easy, the Cam Go. They don't have the shelves in it, just the regular, the top.
Oh, you got to get some of those. I put a link for it in the school.
Oh,
I
for
put a
some of the
link.
pans.
No, for some of it's an off-brand Cambro, but they're not. They weren't expensive. I put a link somewhere in there. I think I put it in the course or on a previous post.
Did you? I don't remember seeing that. I mean, so like, are you talking about the hard plastic with wheels, or kind of just what Hope was showing?
Well, help was Sean.
Oh, okay.
Wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you gotta buy the
just
wheels.
you
You gotta
could
buy
buy
the
the
wheels.
little bracket with the wheels on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wheels go on that. That has an attachment for wheels.
It's like
It's a rack. Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
they stack on
You
each
set
other.
it in that.
They have inserts that sit on each other if you get multiple, and then
Mhm,
on the bottom you can buy the little platform to with
mhm.
the wheels on it. so you could just roll it around. I just use a dolly.
Devin, just look up restaurant equipment places,
Yeah.
and in your area, Restaurant Depot does sell them. That's where I got some from too. But I actually went to a real kitchen supply place and just buy a couple here and there. Like they'll be $20 to get the lid. They're great. I mean, it makes it you're not throwing away money. Yes, it's a cost up front, but you're not throwing away. I ran through aluminum. I only use the aluminum pans if I'm doing like selling it out.
Right.
Like if I'm giving a catering thing. Otherwise, if I'm doing it, I try and use the kitchen ones.
There you go, Greg.
Oh, I see that.
There you go.
Yeah, 215. See, that's yeah. So I have the one with the wheels for like right above that one, or the one you're looking at for 181. I have that. Yes.
These are the ones I bought. I got a
Yeah.
couple of these. These work great.
Yeah, those do work very well, and they hold very well.
Yeah, I got a couple of these. Those are
I think it's just when I'm hitting them corners, is I got problems when I hit the corner.
Gotta slow down a little bit.
Get some bungee cords, bro. It ain't that difficult. Tie them down.
You still got the volatility of his driving. You know he's California, so
Oh shit!
Jeez. Well, I'm glad your event worked out very well, Snack Daddy.
Yeah, man. Here's to more in the
That's
future.
right. That's right. I remember just a couple months ago.
Right, literally. Remember that?
Just a couple months ago, you were nervous about doing your first one.
Yeah,
the first one, yeah.
yeah, man. I didn't know which way to. Yeah. What's that? July? Yeah. Right in July.
Was it July?
Yeah, it was in July.
Mhm.
Less than 90 days, and I've been killing it, man.
That's right. That's right.
Nice, man.
You can kill it too. Those of you listening, if you join the school.
Come to the school.
Run the video.
Shit, where the shades at, bro?
We see where we at.
Where the shades at?
Yeah, man. Join the school. Learn everything you need to know to run successful barbecue events. So, guys, I got one more week of our normal sides, and then we are going to be serving our seasonal sides. So, here's a question for you all. So, I'll tell you how I think about it from an operator standpoint. From an operator standpoint, I say, all right, I serve 3 sides right now. I want to move to seasonal sides. I don't want to offer, I've got 2 sides to add. Like, I don't want to offer 5 sides. Yes, from a customer point of view, it's like, awesome, we have more options, and Sean can just make less of each. But from an operations standpoint, that's 5 different products I got to order, essentially, with all the ingredients that go into all 5. So for me, I'm like, okay, I want to keep one of my existing sides, and I want to replace 2 of them. So still have 3 sides, but 2 of those sides are going to be the seasonal sides. So right now, I do baked beans, potato salad, and mac and cheese.
Okay.
What I want to do is, moving into fall, keep the baked beans. It's a good fall side. Always a good fall side. Do my Texas street corn and my sweet potato mash. So 86 mac and cheese, 86 potato salad for the fall season. Those are summer, spring sides. Thoughts?
I'd be mad as hell if I came there and could get my baked beans and mac and cheese.
You gotta have those 2.
And I personally don't care for the potato salad because I just don't eat mayonnaise. But I would think add to sweet mash because it's also a dessert. Because if you throw your cinnamon butter on top and toast some marshmallows on it, that is a dessert. Now your lotte your street corn is a lot of prep work on that one.
It's a
It's
lot.
not it's not too bad for the street corn. I mean, I don't know how you do yours, Sean, but like you could prep the corn and everything before, and then like so I have a question. Like, so the beans, are they your most profitable, or are they your most sought after? Like, what does everybody get when they go to your place?
Honestly, everything's been selling pretty good. The beans are definitely the most profitable.
Mhm.
I'll keep those.
And it's warm. It's hot. You know, it's a nice, hearty, side. We sell mac and cheese and we sell potato salad, but I would say in order of how we sell them, I would say potato salad is the most popular, then
Yeah.
beans, then mac and cheese.
And then two, like with the fall, they're like, holidays are coming around, so you might get a lot more families pulling through. Families mean maybe kids that want mac that might not want like the specialty stuff. So that's another reason to
Yeah.
maybe keep it on your menu,
You,
because that's you're gonna get a lot of people like, hey, my family's in town, we've been talking about your stuff, or I want to try this. So you got to keep that in mind too. Um, you know,
your mac and cheese is your default for kids. They're always going to be
Yeah.
safe with getting mac and cheese.
Shouldn't that? That's not true. I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. Mac and cheese is more of a cozy. You're just saying that because you don't like baked beans. More of I don't think mac and cheese. See, because I don't eat beans. I don't eat beans at all. So I'm definitely on team mac and cheese for myself. But you can't lie. You can't lie to me and tell me that mac and cheese is more of a cozy side than baked beans. You tripping? Ain't no way.
Baked beans give you that summer vibe though.
You think so?
Yeah. Over here it does.
No,
Yeah, over here it does too.
it's a hot food.
Yeah.
It's a hot food.
it's always hot over here in Texas though, so we ain't got no. It's always summer around this part.
Oh
Yeah.
no, we'll have our ice winter in January.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
right
we
by
usually
you.
get
I'm your
ice.
neighbor.
So, okay. So what would you do, Eli?
Well, I would look at it I mean, these fall sides, are they going to be hosting like a majority of new ingredients that you can't already incorporate with what you already have? It sounds like it,
Yes.
because I mean, you don't have corn, you don't have, so you got to focus on it. And then like the potato salad, you can prep the day before. So to me, it doesn't,
The
that
prep
doesn't,
the
it's all
prep
the day before.
isn't really an issue.
Okay.
It's the prep is the issue. It's the purchasing of all the items, huh?
Correct.
It's all new menu. It's all new ingredients items.
And
It's
and
the food costs.
added cost. And then it's also like what I've been talking to Greg a lot about is anytime you add a new item to your menu, just understand you're taking away from the sale of another one.
And I didn't understand. Oh yeah, and like you also said, when you're buying food, like that's taking away from your profit. It was hard for me to understand that, because I thought like, well, if you're buying it, then we're selling it, but it doesn't necessarily equate that way. Sean, can you maybe go in depth in that a little bit?
You're adding more overhead and
Yeah.
not a guarantee that it's all going to sell.
Yeah, that part. That's what it is, I think.
What costs you more to make, the potato salad or the mac? Assuming it's the mac.
Probably back.
Certainly the mac, yeah, for sure, 100%. Cheese is expensive. Potato salad is just potatoes, some vegetables, mayonnaise, mustard. Like potato salad is cheap to make. The thing is, though, like, and I know, yes, we're in Texas, but it does get cold. I mean, it's not going to get cold for a little bit longer, but we have had some cool mornings this week for sure. But like, and like I said, I don't eat baked beans. I don't eat beans. I don't even eat potato salad. But to me, it's like if we're moving into cooler weather, why am I serving a cold side of potato salad?
Well, you're selling cold banana pudding.
Not necessarily. I don't have to. Only reason I would keep selling it through the winter is because number one, it doesn't get cold here until like December. But number two, I've got so much freaking banana pudding mix. It's ridiculous. So much vanilla pudding mix. It's crazy. But I even thought about, this will piss people off. I know this was, I even thought about not making the banana pudding And instead of the banana pudding, because I got right now, Eli, I have the chocolate pecan pie and I have banana pudding. So I thought of replacing the banana pudding for the fall season with my same sweet potato mash, but in a pie. So sweet potato pie instead of the mac and cheese for the fall. But I already know people will be freaking pissed.
Nah, take the sweet potato mash, throw the mini marshmallows on top, and toast it real quick
Well, that's how I
with a
do mine.
torch, and sell that sucker as dessert. Don't do a pie.
But that,
It's just more.
That's a third dessert now.
Oh, you put the banana pudding, leave it on the shelf where it's at for right now, and go to the hot dessert.
Banana pudding sell a lot. What's the difference between the banana pudding and the?
Oh, it's ridiculous.
You gotta keep it, bro.
Yeah,
You gotta keep it.
it's ridiculous. People buy the banana pudding like it's going out of style, bro.
The banana
People
pudding
been-
is extremely good without the bananas.
People been I get that. People been talking to their family about, hey, when you pull up, hey, this holiday season, we're gonna get some banana pudding. You can't disappoint them, bro. You gotta keep it on there.
Okay, so Eli, this is your restaurant in this hypothetical scenario. What do you do? What do you do with your sides? What do you do with your desserts? How many are you going to sell? What are you keeping? What are you replacing? What are you doing? Because here's the thing. This is what I was trying to get across to Greg is like, in a perfect world, I make it all. And in a
Right.
perfect world, I sell it all. And in a perfect world, it doesn't matter. We're not having this conversation. But we don't live in a perfect world. And the fact of the matter is, I'm going to make all this food, and some of it's going to go in the trash.
Dude, I don't know. Street corn hits over here. Like every time we have street corn on, like everybody orders it. Like
It,
Is
Uh,
that
that's-
your elote?
yeah.
yeah,
That's your elote, right?
Mm-hmm.
when
No,
we had
I'm-
it was popping too. It was popping too. But we didn't serve it alongside of 3 other sides. Like we've always only had 3 sides at a time. That was
Yeah,
the
if this is the situation that's posed to me, I would 86 the mac and the potato salad like you have it,
Yeah.
because you want to stick with your most profitable. And yeah, you're gonna get people that are upset, but hey, try this. Try this.
Mhm.
But I would try to ease into
That
it,
looks
like
good.
try to introduce it. But yeah, it looks real good.
do one at a time.
But I mean, we're already in the season right now. Like it's
No,
time.
we're going full board, TJ. This isn't one of
Oh,
the
whatever. Then
Right.
do
Mac
all
and
5.
cheese
Do all 5 and shut up.
We're either in or we're out, TJ. We're not playing games. Okay?
Mac
Yeah,
and
just do all
cheese.
5 and stop crying.
Mac and cheese is a holiday item. Like I would
Yeah.
never get rid of my mac.
No, it's not.
No,
Yes,
it's
it
not,
is.
bro.
It's not a
No.
holiday item. It's an all the time item.
It's an all the time
Mac and
item.
cheese is a
You said a
summer
holiday item.
item.
Sorry, it's
Mac
for
and cheese
sure
is not-
holiday, like Christmas, Thanksgiving,
Bro.
for sure.
Oh, that's just like a bullshit staple. Mac and cheese is not like a holiday. Nobody says, "Oh, it's Christmas time. I can't wait for mac and cheese." Nobody says that. You know what they say when they're ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas? They're like, "Let me get some of them sweet potatoes. Let me get some of them yams. Let me get some pecan pie." They're not talking about no
Along with my mac and cheese, by the way.
no mac and cheese, bro.
I know for Thanksgiving we gotta have mac and cheese
Yeah.
And potato salad.
Yeah.
and potato salad.
And rolls.
Skip the baked beans. I'm
Dressing,
dropping the baked
stuffing.
beans. We're not doing baked beans anymore. We're doing brisket chili.
Oh,
So that is something that is something that I have a lot of chopped brisket in the freezer. I do want to do brisket chili. I gotta wait till it gets colder. It's still pretty warm here.
Put it on a boat, bro, on some Fritos, freaking cheese, onions on that beef.
Well, he's not doing that. He's not doing that.
I don't do fair food.
Might as well do some brisket fries too.
No, I don't do fair food.
I would-
Fucking brisket Philly cheesesteak on that bitch. Man.
I would suggest that you do.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Sean, I would suggest a brisket loaded potato though.
We do those. What the fuck you talking
I'm sorry. a chili brisket, a chili loaded potato.
Well,
Brisket
guess
chili
what?
loaded
I
What?
potato.
won't have to do potatoes if I 86 potato salad for the fall season.
Yeah, come on, man.
No, but the potatoes sell though.
Come
You
on,
sell out of
Craig.
potatoes
Come
every
on,
time you make
Craig.
them.
Greg lives in this.
Oh,
fairy
Craig.
tale. Greg lives in this fairy tale where we can just run up the Cisco bill as high as possible and say, "Fuck it, we gonna sell this shit." That's not how the real world works, bro. The real world works.
Greg got that long money.
Trust me. When I
gotta
started out, Greg, trust me. When I started out and I was doing pop-ups and even some time in the restaurant itself, there was times I could buy whatever I wanted and it would sell. But that doesn't last forever. It's
Are you
just-
doing any? Are you doing any different proteins for your fall menu, or is it just sides?
no, sir, just sides.
You should do pork belly burnt ends, but like glaze it with like there's like a cranberry chipotle that you can glaze it with. You can call it like a fall menu thing, and it won't cost you much to make it.
You ain't seen my demographic, Eli. Should I say customer base for you, Sean? How much are kids?
Mhm.
Really, we don't have a lot of kids, and most of the time when we do get kids with their parents, they eat the meat, and they might try
Mac
the
and
sides.
cheese.
They might try the sides. They might get some mac and cheese, yeah. But the parents are always like, "Oh, they love the brisket." I'm like, "Great," you know. And
Order more.
if you've got children, sorry if this offends you. If you got children and they're not eating meat or what you tell them to eat, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. If you can't get your
You
kid,
got a dumb dog. They
if
don't.
you
Kids
can't,
don't
if
work
you
like
can't,
that.
if
Man.
you can't get your kid to eat brisket, I don't know what to fucking tell you. It's not my problem. Like I literally a couple weeks ago, I had a couple come up, and I think they had 2 kids, and they came at like 3:30, and it was like on a Sunday. We were freaking slammed. We were getting our butts kicked, and we sold out of mac and cheese. It was gone. There was nothing left, and they're looking at the menu, and they're like, "All right, I think we want to get this." And the kid's like, "I want mac and cheese." And we're like, "Oh, I apologize. We just sold out of mac and cheese for the day." This is a Sunday. I don't have any more cheese in the building. We're done. Like we sold it all. And the kid is just screaming, "I don't want to eat here." Da, da, da. And the parents were, "All right, I guess we'll go somewhere else." Like you letting your kids.
That's how they
tell
sounded too.
you-
They sounded like that. I bet you they did.
You letting your kids tell you you're not going to eat here when you want to barbecue today. That's nah. I tell that kid.
See, Sean.
Buddy,
Sean, let me explain something to you.
here we go.
We don't get to put our kids in the kennel when we don't want to deal with them.
Look, no, you just gotta tell
No.
them.
You're the
gotta-
only
hey,
one in this
hey,
whole
Sally,
group
hey,
that
hey,
don't have
hey,
kids. You have
Sally,
a dumb dog.
Hey Sally, you're gonna eat some baked beans and some potato salad and some brisket. And
Can
some
someone
turkey.
else explain to him over there?
If only
Right.
it's that easy, Sean, bro. I don't know. I tell you, bro.
What's that? What's that, Eli?
If only it were that easy, bro.
It sounds like some weak leadership to me.
Listen, show you
Oh.
brisket, but I gotta smoke it for 14 hours and then she'll eat it. But I don't know. Those sides, bro. She's very particular about those sides. Very particular. It's hard, bro.
I don't know, man.
I'm still gonna get my plate. That's crazy, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I'm
I
still
would've
gonna order,
Hey, thank
Yeah, I
you.
and then we'll go hit up something else after. Like, okay, you can
Bingo.
video.
Bingo. But
Yeah.
Eli, you pulled up. This is a new barbecue spot you've been wanting to try.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you're
that's
gonna
right.
you're gonna let your kid tell you no, you're not
No.
getting barbecue. You're like, get the fuck out of here.
No, but we're gonna stop.
I
Somewhere
didn't say
else.
that.
Yeah,
I didn't say that.
Drive through McDonald's, get them a damn Happy Meal on the way home. Nah.
But you know what the problem was, Sean?
What's
It's
that?
really those parents wanted the mac and cheese, and they were, I guess you, they wanted it.
Look, I've been to barbecue places where I ain't like none of their sides. Wasn't very happy about it, but I'm still gonna buy the meat because I want to try the meat. I want to see what's going on. I'm more of a carnivore myself, but I don't know, guys. I don't know.
I got my holiday. I got my holiday.
There you go.
I agree, Lafalo. I agree. Who doesn't like brisket? Can't let the control. Eat what you're given. Yeah.
That's right. And if
PB
you knew
Jason.
you had picky kids, you should have brought their lunch then.
Feed
Yeah.
them first. Feed them first. That's how you hold them over. But hey, I gotta go, fellas. It was nice seeing y'all.
Me
Bye,
too.
guys.
Thank
I
you for
got to
joining.
I want you to see this real quick though.
This is
Brisket
tomorrow.
Tamales.
Brisket tamales. Holiday menu ready to go.
You ship those or no?
I'm about to ship them. Yes, I will be shipping ASAP. I need some tests. I got some people to send cards. I got some cards to send them across the country. So yeah, I'll be shipping off real soon here.
What are you going to package them in?
They're already packaged. They're ready to go.
So you're not sending them frozen? Like, are they? You're sending them?
They'll be frozen in the morning. They ship out.
What are you going?
Ship
What
out
are you
to-
going to put them in to
In
put
a
them in
box.
a?
Shit.
I'm gonna put them in a box and I'm gonna put them in the mail.
Hey, you see Sean right there? The Kirby's barbecue. He said you ain't get no mac and cheese. He don't care. He don't care.
You can have whatever you want. You can have whatever you want.
All right, I got it's bedtime, but it's nice seeing y'all.
See
All right,
ya.
man.
Good
Good night.
Bye.
Hey,
So,
Greg,
Greg-
send me some.
Greg, so you're gonna put those in the freezer right now.
Yep.
Then you're gonna wake up in the morning.
Yep.
You're gonna get a cardboard box. You're gonna
Yep.
fold it all nice and neat, take it up. You're gonna throw the frozen tamales inside, and then you're gonna ship them to TJ.
Yep.
That's what's
Across
going on.
country. He said across country.
Yes, across country. And
Hey.
if it doesn't work, guess
Uh-huh.
what? I'll try it again.
Hey, send it. Send it to me. I'm a little further.
It's ready to go.
You send
I
it to me, it's going in the garbage because it's going to take a week to get here, or you're spending $100 the next day, and that bitch is going to be spoiled.
It's just money. I yielded
That's why he doesn't care about the Cisco bill. It's just money.
106 tamales.
Hey, it's never mind. I ain't even gonna go there. It's just like them Democrats over there in California. No, it's just money. Who cares? It's your taxpayer. It's your tax money. Who cares?
It's just money. You got to try it. I mean, you got to spend it to make it. That's how it works.
Okay, but how are you going to keep it frozen in the mail?
Use a mailing frozen service, a mail free service. There's UPS has a freezing service, FedEx has a freezing service. I'm gonna figure it out.
You let me
Johnny
know.
Baker says, "I'll give you a smack and cheese." Kids, we're eating meat today. There you go. See, I knew I wasn't the only one. I took a risk. See, I took a risk putting my opinion out there, but it looks like it's paid off. The audience agrees.
One person.
No,
One
it's two.
person.
Chinook agreed with me. Johnny agreed with me. Eli agreed with me. That's three people.
Hold on.
We related to each other. Sean, have you given the
Why? Because the bald heads?
yeah, bald heads. Have you given any thought to the loaded brisket mac and cheese?
We sold a couple of them a couple of weeks ago.
You just like make them up on the spot, just mix it together and be like, here you go.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not much different. Like you don't have to like bake it like that.
No. That'd be a little extra. That'd
Yeah.
be a little extra.
Yeah.
Plus, and don't take it like baked. Most people's baked mac and cheese freaking sucks. The cheese on top's all dry and it's just not good.
Oh, you don't bake your mac and cheese?
No restaurant bakes their mac and cheese. Maybe like a soul food restaurant, but
Yeah.
no like
It's not common to have the
like-
crusted cheese on top at
Yeah.
regular places.
So
Yeah.
Just
The
just
only time
literal
you see
cheese.
that is at like a soul food place,
Yeah.
maybe a Cajun place, maybe like a Cracker Barrel. They'll do something like that where it's like, country food. But other than that, most people don't bake their mac and cheese.
Oh wow, yeah, 100%. I'm baking it. This is soul food.
But you're not doing soul food. You're doing craft barbecue, buddy.
Oh, we're doing soul food with barbecue.
JP's bougie because I like truffle mac and cheese.
Come on, y'all. Put in the comments. Is y'all baking your mac and cheese, or you baking it on the pot? Because I've only been taught by one woman, and that's to bake the mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's
I've
how
taken
it works.
like I do a buffalo mac and cheese, and I put it in the smoker and brought it to temp that way with it open. I mean, it's good, but I don't really get a major crust on the top. I like to do toasted breadcrumbs or planko
Okay.
on top for I like the texture of the crunch.
Yeah, we're doing soul food out this way. We're not putting nothing on top of that. We're not doing no raisins. We're not doing no breadcrumbs.
You're the one that talks about raisins.
Yeah, man, that's you, bro. You got raisins in your potato salad.
We're not doing none of that.
That's some burnt mac and cheese.
No, literally, we're we bake it, 10, 15 minutes. It don't take long. And
No.
then
You're baking the top. You're not cooking it.
we're baking it. We're baking it. Well, whatever it is, it's good. And they buying it. That's all that matters. And then you put it on the smoker to warm it up. I'm gonna even be honest with you. Because I've had so many events back to back, I had to scale. So I made 20 mac and cheeses and wrapped them up and threw them in the freezer. So when I needed a couple, I'd pull them out. Just like that good old Stouffer's.
He got a plan, man.
TJ, I can't wait for you to get your tamales in the mail, buddy. I'm so excited for you.
I'm gonna reship them to you.
I'm so excited for you, TJ.
And I got three kind. I got a hot with a red sauce,
a
sweet corn barbecue,
Uh-huh.
and then a cheese.
You got the blue cheese one because it's gonna look like blue cheese by the time it gets to TJ.
DJ, where are you at? You're in Louisiana, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Right on
it's only a 2-day ship.
I don't know, man.
No,
2 days?
it's not.
It's not 2 days.
No. When I looked trying to ship to you, it was a 5-day for like $40, and it was $200 to 2-day it. And I was being generous with 5 pounds weight.
Yes, sir.
Does your sweet lady sell those desserts online or what?
Nah. We working on something.
Okay.
A good collab.
Okay.
That was a random event. I just felt like I could capitalize a little bit because I had some extra stuff around, so I was like, let me see if I can capitalize, and I did.
You did capitalize.
Yeah, dude.
That was rolling the dice though. That could have went left.
Yeah, but what was the cost on it?
It wasn't high, man. It was like
It shouldn't have been.
The little containers was probably after tax like $18, and there was like 100 of them, but we didn't even use.
You still have some. You use about 3/4
yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
So that's $12. I mean, that's like $15 or something.
Yeah.
$14.
Then we used
The cookies are probably what cost the most.
Yeah, like the Biscoffs and all those. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cookies probably was the most expensive.
I'll tell you what, after seeing that picture, I ain't got no issues paying $12 for one of them. Let me tell you.
I'm telling you, man, next month, I'm going to bring you all 4 flavors.
But, we got 27 days, my friend.
So you get your ass whooped?
Till I fuck this dude up.
Somebody put in the comments, are we using olive oil? No, we're using butter.
No butter.
Incorrect. I use olive oil.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not baking. I'm boiling. And Greg, are you okay over there? You got-
You need the Heimlich maneuver, right?
You're boiling. Oh, you boil your ribs with your noodles?
No, man. You see, when you're in a restaurant setting, Greg, and you got a big old pot of noodles and a steam table, okay, you got to make sure that those noodles aren't sticking to all the sides of the pan and getting all gummy inside the container
Right.
during the service.
Oh, he's talking
Yeah.
about for boiling the noodles. Gotcha.
Yeah, but I took his question as adding as a mixing ingredient for the cheese,
As a
not the
binder.
pasta itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
My bad. Yes, oil, salt.
So Greg, that's one thing you can do with your mac and cheese is just make the cheese sauce.
Mhm.
Freeze that if you had to, but don't put noodles in it. I don't know if you were or weren't, but you can make the sauce ahead of time and even vacuum seal it, but don't
Oh, that's a good
mix
idea.
it with your pasta. And like it isn't anything but like 5-10 minutes for the pasta. You can make that, and you
True.
can make that the night before and put that in Ziploc bags and just mix your sauce. But you can pre-do your cheese
Mm-hmm.
a week or so in advance, especially if you use vacuum seal.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion because on the last few that I had to pull out, my noodles were a little bit more gummy than I would have liked that to be, and that's probably why the first 8 or 9 batches that came out were fine because they were only in the freezer for maybe a week, but
So I'll give you a prime example. I made a batch to bring to work. I don't even know what's going on.
Sean cannot get over the fact that I love freezing my food. He just can't.
So
You can't comprehend it. It doesn't equate.
I've made a batch. I've made a batch of macaroni and cheese. Let it cool down. Bagged it. Refrigerated it. Rewarmed it the next day. The noodles ended up degrading because I don't like al dente. Like I'm like them to be cooked, so they got even more mushy over time because they sat in the fridge. So the next time I just took and made the sauce. I made the pasta, separated them in 2 different bags, and when I needed to warm it up, all I did was warm up the cheese in the bag, dump the cheese out, then added the pasta to it and just mix it together for an event, and it worked out great. You're going to further saturate your noodles when they're stored for reheating purposes in the other mix.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I think the most important part is that we're baking it. I think that's what's most important is that we're baking our mac and cheese. And I would encourage all who's listening online to do the same.
The California way, yes.
When you it's just a dry, hard crust on top. It's just a terrible mac and cheese. 99% of the time, there's few people who can actually execute it and it'd be good.
Yes.
99% of it looks like absolute trash.
I guess that's
it gets too hard. There's a difference. You have to saturate it with butter on the top so it can be somewhat hard, but still,
You
whatever.
can do it at home. You can do it at home for dinner, no problem. But when it comes to executing at a pop up, a trailer, or a restaurant, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's a lot. It really is.
Mm.
It's much more when you're doing it in volume. Like, so that's the whole thing. Because I watched this other dude. They do like hundreds of pounds of mac and cheese, and they do it separate. So you could have it in a fridge, and once you're running low on things, you can pull those out, bring them up to temp, mix them, and you're good to go. You'll have that done in less than 20 minutes. But by storing it separately, you can have more volume, and I'm gonna tell you, get yourself a vacuum sealer. They're friggin' great.
Well, I just bought one. Yeah, that's how I got all this vacuum seal today.
Snack Daddy.
Yeah.
would you like to volunteer to read an answer that I got from ChatGPT just now? Do you think you can keep it together enough to read it? I need someone who can read it clearly, calmly, without busting out laughing. I was just trying to get ideas for Greg's shipping tomorrow. So, do you think you can do that for me, Snack Daddy?
Yeah, send it to me.
Okay. You know what? That's a great idea. I ain't gonna put it on screen. I'll send it to you. Give me one
Why don't you full screen Greg while he reads it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let me find your number here. Snack Daddy. Da, da, da.
I got like 5 minutes, guys, and then I gotta jump. I gotta pre-production
Okay.
for tomorrow's event.
We understand, Greg. Don't worry. We're gonna put you on the full screen. Go ahead. Go ahead, Snack Daddy. You good?
Yeah.
You good?
All right.
You all right?
Yeah. Well, I gotta be at the front. All right.
Go ahead. I'm
Shipping.
gonna put Greg back on, okay?
All right.
All right, go ahead.
Shipping frozen tamales in a plain cardboard box with zero insulation is
Something that I
Oh, there you are.
it's a setting I changed on the carb that
at least it's not styrofoam, right, Greg?
Do I need to read this?
I can't use styrofoam. It's not illegal.
It's illegal.
It's illegal in California.
I know that there's some. They got something in the chef store at the restaurant depot for sure.
Shipping frozen tamales in a plain cardboard box with zero insulation is the culinary equivalent of mailing someone a wet sock and hoping it tastes good when it gets there. It's like thinking a snowball will survive a road trip through Texas in July because it was frozen when I left. If your plan is to just throw it in and pray, then congratulations, you've invented tamale soup by mail and probably a new strain of salmonella while you're at it. This isn't just a bad idea. It's the kind of move that makes your abuela shake her head from beyond the grave. She didn't spend decades perfecting masa so you could ship microbial weapons across state lines. So no, don't do it. Wrap those tamales like they're gold bricks and ship like a professional, or you're just sending someone disappointment in a soggy cardboard tube.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going to do. I wasn't going to just literally put it in a box. I was just letting you know that I'm going to get it done. I know that I will get you tamales before I will get you before I get sausage. That is my goal.
Oh, it's a race.
It's a race. It's a race.
Good evening.
Yes, but it can't be a product that's going to kill you when you get it.
Oh, it'll be cold. It'll be frozen when you get it. Matter of fact,
Thawing out.
it'll be frozen when you get it.
Man, you're starting to get a little bit of a California mafia out there, man.
Oh, we're thick.
Yeah.
That town, baby.
Y'all rolling deep out there.
Yeah. Yep. Gentlemen, I got to run. They are blowing me up. I got to take off. Y'all have fun on the call. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And if you want your tamales, get at Brisket Daddy Barbecue. We got them.
Peace,
All right, so have fun, man. I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Oh, man.
Oh my God. Devin, you failed to read it without laughing.
Look, because he was on the big screen, and he was just looking like a kid in trouble.
ChatGPT wasn't mean enough. I kept being like, be meaner, be meaner. Oh, man. Well, guys, if you have any questions, put them in the chat.
Johnny says he doesn't.
If you got any questions, put them in the chat, gentlemen. We'll be wrapping up here shortly. We're coming up on 2 hours. I can't believe it. The time has flown. Snack Daddy's over there texting his sweet lady, trying to get some more banana pudding.
He's
Nah,
apologizing to Greg. He's trying not to get that animosity between him.
nah. See, I have to send my paperwork and stuff in this way.
Sure you do. Sure you do. Whatever you say.
Oh man! So you excited to be doing this event, TJ?
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I just gotta get a little logistics. Like I upped some things. I'm gonna bring some sausage and have that done so where give out samples.
Okay. Okay.
It's just an opportunity. That's all. Because it's gonna be a bunch of families. It's a yacht club, so they're having an event. But they raised it from 35. It originally was like anywhere from like 20 to 35, and then they asked if I could do 50, and I was like, I'm off. So like I'll do a pork butt and do some sliders with it, just have some fun. I mean, again, it's more of an opportunity to get my feet wet again.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure. So, what did you think on the seasonal side, Snack Daddy? What would you do, my friend?
I probably will keep the beans
Huh?
because I know beans are over here pretty popular. I would possibly definitely get rid of the potato salad. I
Okay.
mean, yeah, because I'd rather swap the potato salad out for the sweet potatoes. I mean, it's still a potato, just
Mhm.
one of them is different. So get rid of the sweet potato salad for sure. Probably the mac and cheese. I mean, something different. So
Yeah,
those will most likely be the two I get rid of.
that's what I was
You know,
thinking.
them
Now,
beans aren't going to be hard for you to cook anyway, so stop lying on that. I know where they come from.
so now
No,
like
I wanted to keep the beans.
I
so now
know
like
that's what
with
he's
that,
saying. He's saying keep it, so you know that's an easy one anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So like with us that do pop ups, right? And of course it's becoming more, holiday time season, right? And I know things is possibly gonna slow up. So should we kind of change with the season or just keep banging out what we're doing?
As
It
far as
depends on your area.
Huh?
as far as like menu items,
Yeah. Should we just keep doing the same thing or maybe tweak it a little bit? Or like I think Greg said something about the brisket chili. Uh, You know, adding something like that and taking something away.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you can be as creative or as not creative as you want. I like to get pretty creative. Like in last year, we did sweet potato mash was one of our main sides last year because I started later in the year, and everybody loved it. I loved it. Family loved it. Customers loved it. It just depends on how creative you want to get. You know,
Okay.
um, I want to bring the corn back. I want to bring the sweet potato mash back. I want to do some brisket. I want to try my hand at doing some brisket chili. I have a bunch of cornbread mix to pair with the brisket chili.
That
So
sounds good, man. Brisket chili sounds good. I gotta cook a brisket first in order to get to the brisket chili. So
that's a
Stop
fact.
being scared, man. Stop being
hey,
scared.
I think I'm gonna do one possibly this weekend.
Yeah.
I might can start it Friday evening, Friday night, because I have an event Saturday. I wouldn't sell it.
It started Friday night unless you try to be up all night.
Yeah, you got to be up all night, dude.
Nah.
My
Maybe I could start it while I'm at my event. I can just start it then. I wouldn't sell it. It would be definitely something to eat at home.
my recommendation is start at about 5, 6 in the morning. That way it's off by 5 o'clock at night, dinner time, and you're not stressing, especially on your first one. You do not want to be fighting with your first brisket at 3 in the morning.
No.
Trying to get that tent right.
Yeah, that's not going to be fun. Not going to be fun, my friend. Nano's Pie's up in here. Where's my pizza, man? Where's my pizza, Nanos? Mark said, what about a warm apple cobbler for the colder months? Yeah, that could work. That could work.
Just more product to get.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Well, if y'all don't have anything else, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. We're coming up on 2 hours. Mark said, I second the brisket chili. Yeah, man, you got to come through. I'm not sure exactly when we'll start the brisket chili, probably here in a couple weeks. Snack Daddy, you locked in for Atlanta or what?
Yeah, definitely gonna be there. I'm trying to see. I think I might come that Friday. Come Friday, stay Friday, and just leave later on that Saturday or something.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
closing you closing the store for your excavate your event?
Maybe. So the
Oh, you think you
plan-
might be able to have it running without you?
maybe actually. Possibly. We'll see. Savea was debating on whether or not her and her man were going to come to Atlanta as well and watch the fight. So if she decides to come, we're going to close up for sure. If she decides not to, I was talking to Brandon this week, and Brandon might take a little test run, running the pitmaster duties that weekend. He makes
What's
great.
George been up to?
He's been busy. He's been busy with his other stuff. But Brandon's a good pitmaster. Brandon knows what he's doing. I've tried all his barbecue, and it's phenomenal. It's great. He's seen everything that I've done, and Savea knows everything besides the pitmaster part of it. So Brandon can handle the slicing of the meat and all that good stuff and cooking the briskets. Then it'll work out fine. He knows my systems and processes, and he knows how I do things there. So I think it would run pretty smooth. It'd be a good experience for him more than anything. So he said he's got to talk to the wife about it. So we'll see. We shall see. Oh, Nano said, I'll be in Texas from December through January. Okay. Yeah, man. Come through. We'll be open, man. Come through. I assume you probably won't be making pizza. That sucks. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. But yeah, come through and get some barbecue, man. Mark said also maybe think about free coffee or 50 cents coffee and hot chocolate for a few months. Oh, yeah. We'll definitely do that when it actually gets cold here. We still got a little ways to go.
Yeah.
You still doing the free beer?
Yeah.
Free. Oh.
Yeah. We are. Maybe we'll switch that to hot chocolate and hot coffee when it actually gets cold. Cool. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you co-hosting this evening.
Hopefully I'll have that class completed within the next week or so.
Yeah, because I need to know. I need to know what I need to buy so I can get this. Because I need something. I need something different. I mean, everything I'm doing is okay, but if I can make my own, that'll definitely save a lot. Instead of keep going to the chef store and all this other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, excuse me. All right, guys. Well, I will catch y'all later. Oh, he said I'm bringing my pizza to Texas. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a problem. I can't
You
wait.
won't be in training anymore.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. Good deal.
Devin, don't get off.
All right, y'all. I'll catch you later.
All right.